Greetings and welcome to an unboxing of the Zombicide Invader paint set. This is a paint set by the Army Painter, produced in cooperation with a couple of other companies, it looks like. I'm guessing the publishers of the Zombicide board game. And so they've created this set specifically to go with this game. And I admit, I don't actually play the game, but I thought this set was neat, and I wanted to take a look at it for all of you. And one of the big reasons why is because it has a lot of colors from the Army Painter that are unique to this set. And so the pale skin, the armor gray, the rigid brown, the soldier green, Xenos carapace, tentacle red, those are all unique to this set. You can't get them just, off the shelf in an Army Painter bottle like this here from your local game store. You have to get this set. Now, you can probably get this set from your local game store, but you won't be able to buy these colors in Army Painter's regular line. Not all of them, anyways. So let's take a look at what's in here. Kind of open this up, and this is for you, the viewers, and also because I really want to see if that Xenos carapace. Oh, we'll talk about it more when we get to it, but I have an idea of what I want to use that color for. So we'll see here in a minute. All right, what is all in here? So this set comes with one of these big guides. You can generally get these free at your local game store. This guide is amazing. I should just do a review video on this guide. If you don't have one of those, pick one up or just buy a box set of Army Painter paints. It probably will come with one. Of course, it has the Army Painter full range. Now, these paints here from the set aren't on this list, but it does have a lot of those, and it has the tips on here. Good tip here. Basically, if any medium comes out when you're trying to put your paint on your palette, that's okay. Just use a different spot of your palette and move on. All right, nice little product catalog from the Army Painter as well. And as always, they anything not quite right, let us know. I've literally never had to email them to let them know, and I have purchased a bunch of Army Painter stuff. Now, this is a nice touch. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. I probably could have read about this product maybe a little more, and it would have said, comes with a brush. But look at that brush. I'll take that off there. Look. That is a nice, like, big tip, but really fine point. Oh gosh, I'm gonna ruin that trying to put it back in here, but it's a nice thick tip, so it stores a lot of paint, but it goes to a really fine point for easy detail work. I'm gonna put that here in my brush rack, and we're gonna be using that. Oh, absolutely. I'm loving it. Okay, look at all this stuff. Okay, we're gonna start with the metallic here. And this is Combat Gold. And right away, look at that. Matches Bright Gold from the Army Painter. So I immediately know if I run out of this, buy some Bright Gold. There you go. 100% color match. I don't know, maybe I'll put the cool looking Zombicide one in my... I'll keep this for a backup because I'm eventually going to use through this Bright Gold. For sure. For sure. All right, and then I think this is another one of the ones that's not unique, is this Invader shader. What does it match? Oh, it matches Dark Tone. Okay, I am really happy with that for doing like Zombicide kind of stuff, post-apocalyptic, anything like that, zombies and that kind of thing. I want the Dark Tone, right? I want it's basically a black wash, like a Nuln Oil kind of thing, this Dark Tone. I'd say it's better than Nuln Oil because it's just a little bit thicker. I think Nuln Oil is a little too thin, but Invader shader, so this is the same stuff. So there you go. If you run out of your Invader shader, you can get some Dark Tone wash from the Army Painter. And I'm just grabbing that out of my paint rack. I have all my washes readily accessible, and so it doesn't matter which one it matches. I can just grab it out of there to show you. It's just in the rack right behind the camera here, or in front of the camera. All right, we've got a rigid brown. I think this was a unique one. Yeah, unique color for Zombicide Invader. It has like almost like a ochre kind of color, like a Try to see if I can. I'm not gonna get paint all over. We'll do a review. We'll get these on some swatches, but let's see what else it says. Anything interesting? Basically same stuff. The Army Painter, yeah. So a new color of brown, something that's different than any of the browns I have. Here is the, okay, so this is Pale Skin and Gun Black. Now is this just black and white? Oh no, this one's actually a unique color. Here we go. This is, save that, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Here we go. Here's the white. Abomination White and Gun Black. These are, yep, matches matte black and matte white. Hey, you can never have too much matte black and matte white. It just is nice to have around. So, you know, will I get to these eventually? Yes. You know, I'm not sad that they're in here for sure. And certainly, if you're going to think about maybe getting this set as like your one and done set for painting your army, this is a really neat set for something like that, actually. I've got some ideas of what this might be. Okay, pale skin. So this is definitely pale. Like, this is not like, I don't know, like Caucasian skin tone even. This is like, I'm a zombie pale skin right there. So that's decently dark. And that was a unique color. We saw that when we were seeing if it was white. Unique color. So there's pale skin, a unique color. Armor Gray, very similar to that pale skin. Again, we're going to have to get these out on swatches, but that's a very light gray. But of course, throw some Invader Shader on there. You'll have a nice, kind of a nice like steel or stainless steel kind of color. Tentacle Red, unique color there. That's a very brighty pink. I do not have anything quite like this pink. That is, I'm going to call that a very nice, kind of almost like psychedelic pink here. I'll do the green first, and then I'm going to talk about the Xenos Carapace, because that's one that's interesting. Soldier Green, that's pretty bright. That's pretty interesting. Unique color there, yeah. Throw some wash over that. That's going to get you anywhere from, like, you know, your heroes, you know, military fatigues or something, all the way to just like some zombie greenness. That's pretty nice. Xenos Carapace, this is kind of a blue-gray color, and I am always in the search for blue-gray colors. So this unique color, really, this is what I got the set for. I know, you're like, whole big set, did you really buy it for this? Okay, I mean, kind of, right? I really bought it for a couple reasons. Number one, to unbox it for all of you on the channel. Thought maybe you'd like to see kind of what's in this, what the colors match with and all that kind of stuff. Also, I want to see if this is a Army Painter solution to the Fang. But also just kind of, you know, wanted to see if this is a good set for, you know, like if this is your only paint set you get for your miniatures, what could you do with this set? And the answer here is a lot, right? You can do a lot with this set. And here's the key things. So forget mixing for a moment. If you're thinking mixing, you're beyond what I'm thinking about for a beginner paint set. If you're thinking mixing, then good for, you know, do you. But check this out here. We have basic black and white. You always need black and white. You've got a brown. You need a brown. Is this too light of a brown? I don't know, you tell me. But I think all of these colors are kind of lighter colors than some of the other Army Painter starter sets. So if you're saying, oh, I kind of want maybe a little bit of a lighter feel, or I'm really going to dark it down with the Invader Shader, you know, I mean, or because that's what comes in here, or you really wanted the black wash, sure, you can buy a one-off black wash, that kind of thing. But if these are the colors, you know, you're looking for, then this could really, you know, paint a whole army just right here. This could paint a whole army of, you know, depending on the faction. I'm thinking, you know, if this works well as a Tau, a Sasea Tau, right? You could do that. I mean, heck, you could use this as like a Space Marine color, and You've got the gold, blue and gold kind of Space Marines. Maybe that's not quite as blue as you'd want for a Space Marine. Don't try to paint Ultramarines with it, I guess. I don't know. That would be kind of cool. Paint some orcs. You know, here's your green skin tone for your orcs. You got some leather brown for your orcs. You know, give them all gold weapons and darken them down with this invader shader or something. Or use gray for their weapons. I mean, you could do it, or you could buy one more paint. So this is a neat little set here. I'm going to say full review of this set, probably eventually, assuming I have more to say about it than I've already said. I think these colors are neat. We'll get them out on some swatch sticks at least. So at least a review of that. Look forward to that, a review of this with these colors on swatch sticks so you can see them, maybe alongside some other Army Painter colors. But I would say for this, for what you're getting, this is a pretty good deal. You've found this available pretty consistently under MSRP. I think MSRP on this one is $30, and for 10 paints and a brush, $3 a paint. Here, that's under individual paint price at your local game store for sure. So I think you're getting a good deal if you want all these colors. And honestly, I do want all these colors. I'm going to use all these colors. For me, I mean, I'm getting duplicates of the non-unique colors because, of course, I already had the dark and the gold and the black and the white. But really, it's not a big deal. So I would say this is a nice little supplemental set if these are colors that you want for your painting. So there's my initial impression of it, at least, and we'll go from there. Hope this was helpful to kind of see what is in here. These are the full-size ones, by the way. I didn't mention that because they're usually not smaller, but I have been surprised in the past by some sets that give smaller pots of paint, and that's fine. But these are the full size, same as the Army Painter size of paints. And there you go. Right, well, whether you play Zombicide or not, hopefully this was useful to you. And thanks for watching.